Maybe you have to have a really hard conversation with someone. Maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's a peer, maybe it's a business associate, or someone else professionally. In this video, I'm going to share with you the number one strategy that I always tell my clients to do that will help you be able to prepare for some of those very hard and difficult conversations we have to have as leaders. Now, if you are new to me, my name is Dr. Jacinta, and this channel focuses very, very, very heavily on advanced communication skills and strategies that a lot of people don't talk about and many people do not have. I share with you over 20 years worth of experience as a C-suite executive, a director, a manager, and a public speaker to help you communicate at that higher level than your peers, so that when you are in those very high stakes, high pressure situations, you are the person that can communicate in a very calm way and a very confident way. If this sounds like something that you are interested in, then you are welcome to subscribe to the channel. If you happen to be in my direct target audience of being a woman in leadership, you are welcome to reach out to me for an executive strategy session on my website at exciteexcellence.org. This is the best transformation that you can have as it relates to getting more clarity in your career and preparing yourself for those very hard conversations or career growth if you are ready to really make some changes in your life. Now, if you are outside of my target audience and you happen to be a man in leadership, or you are a person that is thinking about leadership but you're not quite sure just yet, you're going to learn a lot of information here from this channel. Feel free to subscribe if you want to learn more. Now, one of the things that comes up oftentimes when we are thinking about hard conversations is majority of us, even as leaders, we don't want to have those conversations, right? Many of us say, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want somebody else to do it because they're just hard. Why are hard conversations so hard? Many of us do not like to deal with conflict. We don't want to deal with conflict. We don't want to be stressed out. We don't want to have people stressed out about us and etc. as leaders. But I will share with you that your true leadership growth comes from those very hard times, even when you are having a very hard conversation. So let me share with you what I have found to be very successful when you are planning for a hard conversation. I'll give you a couple insights to consider. One, I do talk about this a lot on my channel, and I go into a lot more depth than what I am going to do today. Feel free to take a look at my live tab, because that is where I have many, many, many videos here that talk about difficult conversations, hard conversations, controlling yourself on emotion, etc. Now, one of the things I like to do when I'm having a hard conversation with someone on a professional level is I like to plan in advance. I like to know exactly what it is that is the main issue. Many times when people are trying to have hard conversations, they want to talk about everything that is a problem, but just focus on the one issue that you need to discuss. I want to say hello to the audience. How you all doing today? Welcome to the live. If you have ever struggled with having a hard conversation and wish that you could do it a little bit easier, then let me know in the comments below and let's talk about it. All right, we have Laura White. Hello, Laura. How you doing today? Cat 23rd. Welcome back, Cat. How you doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let me know what part of the big, beautiful world you all are joining from. Thank you for the heart emojis. And have you ever struggled with having a hard conversation? We're talking about that today. Laura White says, oh, nice, good. Yes, absolutely, Laura. Glad that you're here. Welcome. Now, we're talking about hard conversations. As I mentioned, most people do not want to have a hard conversation because they can be stressful. They can be really tough. Let me know in the comments below, have you ever struggled with having a hard conversation with someone as a leader? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk about it. As I mentioned, I like to prepare in advance. These are strategies I'm giving you that will help you to prepare for these hard conversations. Number one, I like to plan in advance. Many times what leaders do is that they will have this long list of things they need to speak to someone about what they're doing wrong. I don't do that. I like to focus on what's the number one issue that we need to have addressed. Number one, if other issues come up in the topic or in the conversation that you're able to address with someone, then fantastic. But really, there needs to be at least just one, really just one. How many of you have been in a meeting with someone as a leader or potentially as a coworker or etc., and this person has given you a long list of things you've done wrong? I have. I've been in those situations, and I know how incredibly frustrating it can be. Therefore, you don't want to be that way. What I'm sharing with you is advanced communication skills and strategies. Many people think that public speaking is only for a TEDx conference and when you're speaking to a group of people. But I want to let you know that it's for your everyday conversations, especially when you're having a hard conversation, for sure. So that's one strategy. Make sure you just focus on one thing. My second strategy is whenever you have a difficult conversation, make sure that there is at least something. I don't care what it is and how small it is. It could be, I appreciate the way you say good morning to us during the day. You need to find something that's positive about this person. Everything cannot always be negative about someone, even if you're having a difficult conversation with them. The reason that leaders tend to struggle with this is because when we are at the point when we need to have a hard conversation with one, we go into leader hard conversation mode. Meaning that we focus on, okay, this is the problem, that's the problem, this is the problem, but we do not take any time to think about what is this particular person, individual doing that is right, that is great in the organization or business that you run. And that is the reason why most of the time people do not like hard conversations, because there's no acknowledgement of what this person has done that has been very good. I've been a part of those conversations. I've had conversations over the years when I was a W-2 employee, and I know how it feels. And this is the reason why I'm so incredibly passionate about making sure that you as a leader are able to have hard conversations, because this is what will help to propel your career and help you to be that leader that people are inspired by, not the leader that people could care less about. So think of something very positive they have done. What is something they've done great at? And you know what? You may have that type of person who is not good at anything. There are people that are like that. They may just not be in the right field, the right industry, and that's okay. I'm telling you right now, you can find something. You can find something that they do that is positive. Whether they smile, they say hello, they're upbeat, etc. Find something. There has to be something. And when you're having that conversation, make sure that you lead in with that positive conversation, that positive thing they're doing that's wonderful, that's great. Please lead in with that, because when you're having a hard conversation, you want it to be as productive and positive as possible, even though it's hard. And my strategy, what I have worked so incredibly hard on for the past 20 years, is to make my difficult conversations not so difficult. Now, if you like this information, you're welcome to subscribe to the channel. I talk about advanced, high stakes, high pressure communication skills and strategies every single day, almost every day, on my live tab several times. And this is what I'm here to support you with. If you are a woman in leadership, you're welcome to reach out to me for a strategy session, an executive strategy session. It is on my website at exciteexcellence.org. This is where we gain some ground in terms of what you are struggling with as a woman in leadership. What conversations are you struggling with? So we make that big picture so that we can help you to earn more income, make a bigger impact on the world, and do the amazing things that you need. Sometimes we just need a bit of clarity, right? We just need a bit of clarity. We need to have some time where you're working with somebody that is specifically in a place where they want you to be successful with nothing else attached. So just keep in mind, if you're struggling and you need some support, I'm here to help you. All right, Tammy Gordon says, well, Laura White says, yes, I know, and yes. And Tammy Gordon says, hello, Tammy. How you doing today? Cat 23rd says, is there a live session this evening? Yes, I will be live, Cat, this evening for sure. I had a couple things going on yesterday and I wasn't able to make it, but I'm so glad to see you here today. Let me know what other questions y'all have. How can I help you on the channel? What type of content would you like to see more of? I'm here to help you any way that I can. If you watch any of my videos, or if you're new to my channel, there's several types of videos that you absolutely want to take a look at on my live tab. It is associated with tone of voice, body language, eye contact, managing your emotions under pressure, thinking on your feet. Those are really great topics for you to start at if you are new to my channel. These are fundamentals, I would say, that you want to start learning how to master if you are trying to be that person, that leader, that woman in leadership, that man in leadership that can handle themselves under pressure when the room is watching. I appreciate you all so much, and I will see you later this afternoon. Thank you for the heart emojis, and I will be live later this afternoon, and I will see you then. Bye for now.